Thank you so much for stopping in. This is the message I have for you today. This is a miraculous time in which you have chosen to live. This is not an easy, miraculous time, yet it is an extraordinary transition within the emotional psyche of humanity. It is not easy because you cling to what you knew and the status quo. This is due to the indoctrination that has existed and taught to you for several generations back. You are now living in a time that takes incredible courage. Courage to adjust to new advancements, courage to face the instilled fear by society controllers, courage to create the energy to transition for yourself and help the overall transition of humanity. This courage creates the eye-opening reality that began the crumbling of all sectors, the crumbling that you have been witness to. The crumbling will continue until each sector is eliminated or whittled down to the necessary core. You individually knew you would face extremely chaotic times of change in every function and sector of living upon the earth realm. You individually chose this time because of your own advancements in prior living times and because your drive to focus on helping earth energy cleanse the corruption of humanity that has built up over centuries was your intention. Your intention as a physical living person is assist all of humanity to get to the acceptance energy and allow the changes of the crumbling to be achieved. This is not easy. This is difficult. If you hear our words, you are the catalyst to change rights from wrongs, energetically assist the cleansing of corruptions, cleansing of harms, cleansing of negatives, so that when the crumbling is complete, each soul can easily walk out of the current common era and into the time of the golden era. Understand your intention and know why you are in the place you are now. This is truly a miraculous time in which you live. An extraordinary transition is happening. You are part of the miracles that come. And then I got that transmission, and then I asked, what do you mean by the sector is eliminated or whittled down to the necessary core? I wanted them to give us that kind of input. So this is a continuing transmission after I asked that question. The systems and establishment of every sector that is known to humanity has become overburdened with people, regulations that keep them in place, and overreach of human sovereignty. Some organizations have been created from thin air. This has created a control mechanism that is so convoluted and impossible to understand. Humanity is hoodwinked in flooded veilings. It's interesting the way they said that. Therefore, the sectors have been falsely established and or grown out of control for the general person's benefit. and must crumble to its non-existence or crumble to only its essential core. So that was interesting. So then I asked another question. I asked, help us understand this. When you say, because of your own advancements in prior living times, what does that mean? It was in the first part of this transmission. Excuse me. And this is the continued transmission I received. Those who hear our words prepared in your previous living life for the time you currently live. In knowing what you were to expect in this time, you were able to view your strengths and weaknesses and fit them into what you would face in the current life, this life. Sorry about that. 1, for your own soul growth intentions, and 2, energetically help humanity through the transition happening. You each individually signed up for your own personal reasons and your own growth, and to assist in the transition from the common era energy towards the golden era energy, and all that is involved. You each have your mission, your own unique mission. Thus, you intentionally prepared to assist in your best way. You each intuitively know how you best assist right now. You each intuitively know. Right now, we all intuitively know how we best assist. You need to allow your knowledge and preparation of previous lifetimes. All you have done in previous lives has prepared for the time you are in. It truly took courage for your soul to decide to live in this time. And then they added this. I thought that's where they end. And so then, they kind of paused, they stopped, but then they continued on and they said this, continuing the transmission. Your common era has collected to this time where all paths of corruption, human atrocities, mind manipulations, lies, fears, weather manipulations, contaminated food, redefining, and so on, are confluencing into the ultimate clash of humanity versus the established sectors. This is expected. You prepared to hold down the ground in your own unique way. The transition that is underway must happen. It has been happening and will continue until the cleanup is complete. You will survive the upheaval as long as you maintain your flexibility through the crumbling and set aside your learned indoctrination to be replaced with the cleansed energy of the most beautiful earth realm. Maintain faith in what you know, and your path will be clear. Divine energy is present to assist. And that is the end of the message. And, just as a recap, that last part is really, really good. I'm really happy that they added that because it kind of completes the whole message, but it starts out saying that we are in a miraculous time. We have chosen to be here in this time, even though we knew it was going to be chaotic, even though we knew there would be a lot of changes, even though we knew that everything that we know and have learned is crumbling. And I really, I did a whole series on crumbling, or different messages on crumbling. And So if you haven't watch those, go back and watch them, but it really makes sense. And it is not going really fast. It's going gradual and kind of getting us used to the idea of things changing. And it's going to change for the better. In that last line, they said, maintain faith in what you know, and your path will be clear. Divine energy is present to assist, and that's beautiful. So thank you so much for stopping in. Please like and share my videos, and also stay tuned because there's a lot more to come. And also, I always put the Patreon link so you can go and see the other information that I put out. Thank you.